Today we'll be checking out episode 11 of KAICHOU and Maid Sama, but before we do that, shout out to the people who watched the previous episode. So here we go. Alpha 51, that's a perfect reaction. You notice all the details. Actually, sometimes I don't, because in the midst of reacting, sometimes I do miss out a few details, but then I always ask questions afterwards and you guys will always fill it in for me. So thank you all very much. Sarah Camargo finally was able to keep up. I love your videos, man. Can't wait till you get to my favorite part. I'm sure there's still a lot of moments for us to really enjoy, because when you see a guy and a girl who's flirting with each other and then suddenly they actually confess to their own heart that they have feelings for each other, then they start to go the other way. Maybe we might get to that part. I'm like, KAICHOU, thank you so much. I know you've been waiting, so here's another episode. C04, can you react to Bungo Stray Dogs please? Well, if you guys have been watching my other anime reaction series, Toilet by Hanako-kun, that is coming to an end real quick, and I've been asking for some recommendation of some anime, and Bungo Stray Dogs seems to come out a few times, so maybe that's the one. Well, for those of you guys who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because my desk is looking pretty empty.
Gigantic anime mousepad review at 300 subs.
So subscribe now. Alright, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think about this episode and episode 11. Here we go. Is that the sister? No. Maybe the mom? That is super frustrating when it happens. That's a lot of apples to be given. There's a lot of apples. Yeah, I think that's the mom. These are signs when a mother worry their child is not living their child life. MILF! Oh man. Imagine him being in the house and then all of a sudden Misaki comes back in and he sees her. That's the safest spot. If this is the first time that Usui came to her house, even at the front, then he would understand a little bit more about the character of Misaki and why she's working so hard and all this thing. She must have taken really hard on that. Ooh, holding hands. And holding hands in a way like as if they have been holding hands for a long time. Ooh. There. I don't really think that she thinks about that, but she knows at the back of her mind that there is that thing over there. You know, it's all like always, you're not troubled by something that you think is bad for your image. You're not troubled by it at all. But the fact that you think you're not troubled by those kind of stuff, it means something. The next day, and also, you know, it'll be like super impressive because you're talking about like a school president going out with the #1 guy in the school. That will be like something that everybody would hope to happen. Every day after school, he could go for a swim in a high class costume. Ooh. That sounds like a good idea, you know? I mean, like, we don't know anything about Usui. Also, don't you have friends? Like, why would you hang out in the rooftop alone? No. No. Oh, they decided to take the stalking approach. Oh. They don't even know she works here. There's an opening. Oh no. That is a lot of Maid. Oh wow. Wait. That's quite a good representation of Maid cafe kind of food. I never imagined it would look. I mean, like suddenly when they place all over the table and it looks so colorful, it makes me feel like, wow, I want to have it too. Have you guys been to Maid cafes in Japan? If you guys have, let me know, man. What's that subtitle? What? What? That's such a guy thing to do. I don't see girls checking out guys like that, like so publicly, like continuous staring until they turn their head. But if you go to Japan, there's one thing I do realize. Japanese girls would stare at you a few times, not continuously, but they will look at you and then they'll look somewhere and then they'll look back at you, and the same goes probably at least 3 to 4 times. At least I experience it like that. I think it's a foreigner thing. Man, this whole thing feels like a video game. Wow, is there really this kind of place in Japan? Like high class indoor swimming pool, indoor sports light. The other friend looks like a Dracula. You don't dress like this coming to this kind of place. Maybe she's rich too. Weepu. Oh no. Weepu. Oh. That's so shady. I think he would know. Ultra high class. Man, they are so... they are so underdressed for this kind of place. I think maybe because she's loaded too. Sister. But how would she feel? How would Misaki feel? She don't feel too good. God damn it. Is she gonna smile? It's that phase where you're unsure of everything. I don't even know, like, what am I even doing here? What am I really doing? Why do I care so much? He does a lot of things too in his day. Maybe going to Maid Cafe is just like killing a little bit of time before he goes to wherever he needs to go. I'm like, you guys are like so obvious, isn't it? As a guy pursuing girls, usually guys have to make a lot of effort. So at one time, if the girl shows a little bit of care for the guy, it's a very nice thing. It makes the guy less tired, you know? It energizes him. the cat is like, don't take me. Where are you taking me? Do you guys think that the location of Maid Sama is actually in Tokyo, where a lot of maid cafes are? Or did they reveal that where this anime is based at? Subtlety is what I would describe this episode. Up until the moment where a lady in a restaurant show up and them thinking that it could be Usui's date, Misaki is still going along with the plan until that moment. Now I do believe that Misaki wants to leave is because she feels that she's intruding his privacy. Because it's his private life, he can do whatever he wants to do. But it does hurt a little, isn't it? It does hurt a little because all this time he's been giving so many attention to her, but then if suddenly there is another girl that he pays attention to as well, it's gotta sting a little bit. Not that you care about it, but the fact that it can sting you a little bit means a certain part of you does care about it. Well, let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section down below. Subscribe to this video because
Gigantic anime mousepad review at 300 subs.
also very soon I'll be doing an opening reaction of Maid Sama, so check it out. Well, if you like Japanese culture, to go to avajapan.com and check out my boys Anakin and Akira. Also, if you know where is this anime based off, is it in Tokyo, do let me know. And if they are based off in real life location, do let me know that as well. Well, until then, I'll see you again with another Maid Sama.